And I guess he did want me to slow down.
No, you're really supposed to. See, we actually have a program, y'all, for some those who don't know. This is a program. And so there's program things that goes on in the background. So just because Uncle Jock plays Tokyo Drift, right? I say he ain't drifting, he didn't crash the car. We got the ambulance out there. It doesn't change their program because we still have two different segments that stream on two different platforms. So we gotta get the train. So now y'all watching live, y'all just heard behind the scenes, y'all don't have a clue what went on. You're tuned in and you're just locked in coming into you. So, are y'all ready for part two? Part two, 10 things that keeps most entrepreneurs stuck or broke. 10,
Tokyo drifting, number 3. So I can
10
just run.
things keep most entrepreneurs stuck or broke. No, I had a list, brother. I had a list. I was ready. I'm ready to go because remember I gave y'all 2 yesterday. I'm only gonna give y'all 1 today, and tomorrow you got to make sure you plug back in tomorrow to get the other ones. Plug back in tomorrow to get the other ones. Here's a myth. Let me give you the first myth. It was if you build it, they will come. That's a myth. False. You got to market your business. Number 2, this overnight success. It's overnight, but it's over a lot of nights. Are y'all with me? It's over a whole lot of nights. And number 3, hustle without systems. Hustle without systems. That equals burnout. When you hustling and you don't have a system. See, here's the thing. People think I'm gonna work hard. I'm a hard worker. You know, anybody ever went to a hotel? I'm not knocking anybody there, but who's usually the hardest workers at the hotel?
The cleaning crew.
The cleaning crew, right? Who's usually the lowest paid people at the hotel?
The cleaning crew.
See, so
Mm-hmm.
hard work, hustle and hard work don't equal success or money. Are y'all with me?
Mm-hmm. Work
You,
smart.
you gotta have a system, y'all. Whatever your system is. And see, what most entrepreneurs don't realize, why does somebody take their life savings and buy a franchise? Why would somebody say, hey, I'm gonna take my life savings, everything I worked hard for, my family passed down, and go open up me a Starbucks, a McDonald's, a Chick-fil-A, a Wendy's, Roy Rogers, or whatever. Why do they do that? A car dealership, a Honda, Toyota. This is if you even qualify.
In hopes of making an ROI.
But why do they buy a franchise? I don't care if it's Dunkin' Donuts. What's the purpose of buying a franchise? Anybody know?
They have a system that already works.
You're buying a proven system. They're buying a proven system. Anybody ever got, wherever your city is, you seen a place, somebody open up their restaurant, and next you know, come back a couple of years later, they're not in business,
Yeah.
right? But the McDonald's is still there. They made better burgers than McDonald's, but they gone out of business.
No system.
Yep.
No system. Man, but that food was bomb. But they gone now.
No system.
No system. And then you take some people like, I know one of the carryouts in that area, you had like a Jerry's carryout, right? And then you look back and say, man, there was one. Then now there's another one. Then now there's another one. And then there's another one. What did they do? They took their system and duplicated their system from place to place. Now, they worked hard in that restaurant, but they got a system. Are y'all catching me? You don't have to create the system, y'all. Y'all got a chance to come in. You see, sometimes people want to do, they're like, oh, Erik and Dr, y'all created a system. I'm going to go create my system. Like, no, the smart was, if we did it, y'all don't know how many years we took. The stuff we put in, this is 15 plus years. I got 40 years of sales training and sales being commission-based sales. Are y'all with me? Uncle Jock has years of marketing, years of sales. Are y'all catching that? 40 plus years. So you're taking our 80 years and y'all see it plug it into our system. That's 80 years. Now, do y'all want to take 80 years or do y'all want to get your butts in gear and start running?
Run.
Time is your most valuable commodity. But let me tell you what's bigger than time? Ego. Ego will crush time. Why? Because this is how I do it. My team, my this, my people.
Being very Johnny Gillish.
Yeah, my. Ego. That's your ego. What I'm gonna do with my team. Okay. Well, do you ever talk to them about what's their goals and dreams?
Come on.
See, a leader is focused on their team, My mentor told me, say, a leader that wants to be needed will always try to show up their group. A leader that wants to be exceeded will try to grow up their group.
Yes. Yes.
That's heavy.
Amen.
See, I see some people, my people, we do this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing. Well, what are they doing? See, the numbers don't lie. I can look at it and see, is there any fruit? They say the apple don't fall far from the far from the tree. So if you the tree, where's your fruit? Nah, man, you just don't understand. No, I get it. Ego keeps a lot of people broke. Ego keeps a lot of people broke.
Eric, what they say, if you're a leader and all you got behind you is your shadow, then you're a leader of none.
You're just taking a walk. You're just taking a walk. See, don't confuse ego with arrogance or confidence. See, somebody may be arrogant and you're like, oh, he's arrogant. That's extreme confident because they can look at their results and know what they get. They know what they're going to produce. Are y'all with me? They're like, nah, we the baddest, we the greatest. You know, I always think one of the guys was arrogant in the fighting world was Conor McGregor. You know, he'd come in walking, Conor McGregor, he talking trash. Muhammad Ali was a trash talker, but he was also the champ. You follow me? He would also knock you out. He talked a lot of trash. He might have been arrogant, but he had extreme confidence based off of the result. Ego ain't got no results to show. See, that's why I see the difference between ego and confidence. Ego don't have to show results. Confidence, you got to show me something. You done something. You confident then, because you know you can do what you can do. See, some of y'all walk around stroking your egos. Where I'm going to be, what I'm doing. What I'm trying to tell you is, become a great leader. Listen to your people. You want to go, my people? Listen to them. What are they saying? What are their goals? What do they want to accomplish? What's their kid's name? What are their grandchildren's name? See, Tiffany came over, so I got 5 kids and three grandkids, or 2. If I'm Tiffany's coach, I need to know too. I need to know her 5 kids' names, and I'm gonna write it down if I can't remember it. And the 2 grandkids' names. Why? Because that's important. She talked about her son. What's her son's name? Kamal said, man, my son's going to top number 9 school in the country. If I'm Kamal's coach and I don't know Kamal's son's name, whoa. Are y'all catching that? You want to raise your game? Yeah, you got to work hard. But it's the system. Manage the system, not people. I'm gonna shut it down with that. Some of y'all are trying to manage people. My people don't do this. My people don't do that. Manage the system. Sell the system. Leaders sell the system. School teachers, little Johnny, come on, start reading. You don't want to be dumb, Johnny, do you? No, I don't want to be dumb, Johnny. You want to be smart one day, right? Little Johnny, you want to go to 4th grade? You don't want to be left behind. They try all kinds of ways to get little Johnny to pay attention. Little Johnny, one day you want to be an astronaut, don't you? They're like, yeah, that nigga can't be an astronaut. That fool can't. But they got to tell little Johnny that, right? Are y'all catching me? They got to sell little Johnny on the system, on the process. It's a selling process, ladies and gentlemen. You become a leader, you got to sell your people on a process that they don't know about. You got to get good at that. And I'm going to close with this. You heard Uncle Jock came in and said, Gaji, stop saying try. You got 20 plus years in the other side of insurance. He's selling Gaji on how great she is. Did y'all catch that? You want to talk about a good leader? Your team would be like Tiffany Tyler, like, Takesha Carr, I got to change your name. Can't do that to Tiffany. First of all, that's her brand. You can't change somebody's brand, all right? The brand is the brand. But I get what you're saying. You're so passionate because Takesha Carr is a leader who understands her people and the results show up. You can see the people making money, making sales, doing trainings. Are y'all with me? And she had to rebuild the business like 3 times. Most people can't do that. They fall out the car.
Come on.
She didn't. He married the car. So with that being said, I'm gonna turn it back over to you, Mr. Troy Gandy.
All right, all right. And now that takes us to the Annie Willie inspired recap of the day. So with that being said, you have the 1 minute to reflect the most inspirational moment that you've got taken from this master class that you've just been given in expeditious time. So with that, after that, I'll be passing it on to the next business runner. So who is ready and in the blocks and ready to be the first leg of the day? Going once, going twice. Well, I was getting ready to show you how to get it done. All right, but I have that first leg, and she is up, and she is always ready to run. And your business is yours, Mrs. Tawana Chisley, our storyteller.
And when Eric was talking about the systems like McDonald's and the ones that didn't make it, it brought me back to Magic Johnson. Remember when it's probably about 30 years ago, he bought Starbucks,
Mm-hmm.
and there was one in the Hyattsville area, and it shut down because
Mm-hmm.
he wanted to change some stuff. He wanted to do it his way, and
Mm-hmm.
it ended up not working. So it brought me back to that. That's it.
That's it.
No, you're right, Teron. He's like,
She's
I'm
a
magic,
sprinter.
and my people need a little bit different. So he came to saying the community needs a little bit different, and not really putting respect on the system.
brand.
Is the system, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. All right. Thank you for bringing it into the zone, Mrs. Tawana Chisley. And we now give it to the man called Money, Stephen Short. Roll
You
with
know,
it.
something. I got two things I was thinking about. You can't be a good leader if you can't be a good follower. That's why we so say in every letter I used to write to people, I say it's from your brother and your servant, because I brother would listen to them so I can learn what they're trying to do. And they also think from when you're saying you're trying to do something, what you're saying that you're trying, excuse me, that I'm trying, is that you ain't get yourself fully 100% committed to what you're trying to do, what you're going to do, or the idea of going to do. That's why most times people say to you, I am going to go do this. I am going to go that, because they are solid into what they do or what they're trying to do. When I hear everybody talking every day, I hate try more than time biting a sandwich. You got to get that out your sense, because every time that you think something, say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. Just like when I had my stroke, I say, I'm going to be back. When I had my other one, I say, I'm going to be back, because it's natural. I naturally know that it was going to happen, because I'm unstoppable. And you got to put it in your mind that I am a force to be reckoned with, and I'm unstoppable.
And that force is just brought it into the zone in super fashion. And we love it. Thank you. No money for that nugget. And now we're going to pass it on to none other than Mr. David Johnson. The baton is yours. Roll with it.
I mean, I just got a comment. I'd just like to say thank you for pouring in to the leaders on here, because everybody's the leader on here. But when Eric said combined is 80 years, 80 years of knowledge, man. Like all the mistakes that you could make, they've done it. Like the system is so sweet, man. I tell Jocko all the time, it's like taking candy from a baby, man. Like, because when you come, you can appreciate things like this because you come from a place where you had to create your own system. You had to be this, you had to be that, you had to be this. But a second thing I got from it is you have to be everything to everybody until everybody is everything to you.
Woo! Oh, wait. Can you type that in the chat, or if somebody can capture that and type it in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. That's hot. That was smoking hot. All right. Be everything to everybody till everybody is everything to you. Woo! Nice. And that being said, we're going to take that baton and we're going to pass it on to the next SED, Mr. Kamal Whitmore. Go with it.
Combination of yesterday and today, like even when Coach Eric was talking about the different types of millionaires, and I really was I was thinking about it at conference while I was there, but just been thinking about it ever since. if you don't understand the opportunity you have to become a 7-figure cash flower, my last job, I worked for a certain pizza company. I won't say because they're private, so they don't like to say stuff out loud. But that was my last job. And to open one of their stores, it cost total $600,000. That's the build out, that's construction, that's hiring, that's marketing, that's food, that's everything. $600,000. And an average store in that system is going to cash flow $160,000 a year. 600,000 invested plus 600. Like here, you can do that, and you only $500 in sweat equity. But you gotta have what I'm simply trying to say, cause my minute is up, is you only $500 in, but you gotta have the urgency of like it's 600,000 on the table, because it is, because that's gonna be your lazy tax if you don't take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for bringing it into the zone. Thank you for bringing it into the zone. And with that being said, let me say, hey, don't go nowhere, because we are not done yet. And with that being said, this brings us to the time we get to cross the finish line like no other with our human AI, the anchor leg of the day like no other. She is that international recap specialist. She is the one that always captures it all. She is Miss Rita.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you. Can you hear me this morning?
I can indeed. It's all
right.
yours.
All right. We are grateful for everyone that stayed in the car and for those that got out of the car and got back in. Stay engaged with your new business partners. Hold their hand. Do not leave them hanging. All adults are not responsible at the same time. If they are showing up, lock arms with them. They are doing their part by showing up. You as a leader is responsible for the other part. This business allows us to be present with our family. What is your most valuable asset? Your time. We have an opportunity with Xperia to leverage our time. Don't play with your time. How many years have dinosaurs been dead? When you are born versus when you leave the earth, how many good years do you want? How many years are people expected to live? What is the conclusion? Some of us don't have much time left. We don't have much time to make something happen for generations to come. This is your boat. This is your opportunity. Make it happen while you have the time, the leadership, and the systems. Sometimes we get the things we have been asking for and then don't use them. If you don't have much to share, share anyway. Take the words try and trying out of your vocabulary. They are the most unproductive words. We got it all. Imagine you're a race car driver with the fastest car, the best team, everything you need to win. But you don't leave the house. You don't get in the car. All we have to do is go out and get in the car. What you gonna do and who got next? The magic happens in field training. Your field training is the gas that goes in your vehicle. You are keeping your pipeline full. If you don't set field trainings, your vehicle will not move. No gas in the car won't move. How great is it to have your child working with you in business? Children learn the business by being close to the fire. Do not waste time in this business. Use your time wisely. 10 things that keep most entrepreneurs stuck or broke. Number one, if you build it, they will come. Of course, we know that's false. You have to market. Number two, overnight success. And number three, hustle without systems. Hustle without systems equal burnout. People buy franchises because they are buying a proven system. We do not have to create the system. The system is already created. Time is your most valuable commodity, but the ego will crush time. If you are the tree, Where is your fruit? Ego keeps a lot of people broke. Ego is not arrogance or confidence. Ego don't have to show results. Stop stroking your ego. Become a great leader. Listen to your people. Yes, you have to work hard, but you have to use the systems. Manage the system, not the people. Leaders sell the system. That's it. That's all.
Thank you, Miss Rita, for another amazing time recap. So we'll say, all right. Let's give it another amazing round of applause for this well-deserved professional woman, Miss Rita. Give her due right now.
Yes.
All right, and I thank each and every one of you for virtually coming out. And now, before I return it to everybody's coach, now that you all know exactly how and what to do for these announcements and marching orders, before we do that, we want to ask the question, what's next?
Drill it till you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it. And I say, all right to that. And back to you, Coach Erik Robinson, everybody's coach.
Thank you, Troy. And I just want to say thank y'all, everybody. Thank you, Uncle Jock, for really holding it down, because I'm just busting your chops, but I needed that hold down. That's why I said, hey, we ain't got a fried. We can rotisserie this one right here. So yeah. You know, I did text him. I said, hey, Jock, you know what? I'm low energy. And then about 20 minutes later, all my energy, the whole house, the power just shut down. I'm like, the power went out. I'm like, dang, I knew I was low energy, but did I pay the bill? So I'm like scrambling. This is like 2 minutes before the call, and then the power came back on. So fortunately, we was good. But thank you, Uncle Jock. Thank you, Troy. I know we getting on you, but y'all, I want to, Troy, Uncle Jock, Rita, I just want to give it up to the team, because they're here every day, and y'all don't have to question whether or not they're here. Or y'all want to clap it up? And then clap it up for you, because we know you're going to be here too.
Yes.
Y'all are here every day. So clap it up for y'all being here. Because without no show, without y'all, we ain't got no show. Me and Uncle Jock and Troy, we just talking to each other, right?
Right.
And Erik, that's really where it came from, a conversation every morning.
It was we've been doing this, y'all, and I'm gonna take a couple seconds. I'm gonna pull you up, Uncle Jock, just so y'all know. Can I give y'all a quick history of how we got to this call? How we got these daily calls?
Yes, sir.
So we was in another business, and we used to meet all the time. Jock would call me up, and then one of my other business partners would call us up, and we all be on a three-way call. And it's amazing, right around 8 o'clock, each of us was like, hey, y'all, what we doing today? Let's go run our business. Let's go get it. And it was just not planned. We just happened to call each other. Then we say, you know, we got to get out the house, because now we self-employed. This is early in our career. We now self-employed. We're not unemployed. So we got to get out the house, and we're going to go meet up. So we met up at a central spot just to get us out the house, because your family sometimes think you're unemployed when you're self-employed. Are y'all catching me? Anybody relate to that? There's a difference. So we had to get out the house, and we would meet up. And then I was like, we was having some really good conversations. And I said, you know what? So I'm gonna take credit. I said, we should invite somebody to our calls, because our team need to hear this, right? We're talking some good stuff. The team needs to hear this. So let's invite somebody to the calls. And at that time, we was meeting Monday through Saturday. So I was like, everybody gets one day to invite somebody to the call. So
hey, Erik, you know where we got the 8 o'clock in the morning meeting from, right? From the car dealerships.
Oh yeah. Car dealers, that's what it was. At the car dealership, we have your morning meeting before you get started. So remember, I had just left the car business at that time, and now I'm running my own business. And it's like, man, we did the morning meetups, and we did natural. So we said, we're gonna invite one person. Jock, you get to invite one person one day. My other business partner, he get to invite one person one day. And the third day, I'll invite one person. It was just one. Next day, we're gonna conference call. Hey, we ready to go? We talking? 8 o'clock. Jock, where's your person? Wait, the other guy was first. Where's your person? He said, man, nobody showed up. They're supposed to be here. Billy Bob didn't show up. No problem. We did our thing. Next day was like a Saturday. It was Jock's turn. Hey, we on a call Saturday. Jock, where's your person? Oh man, they was supposed to come. They ain't even here. So I'm like, man, we got 3 duds. And they're like, well, my day's on Monday. I'm
Now
not
is
going
this
to.
now is this being a smart business person or is this being a cheater? I had to put that out there. So go ahead.
I said, I'm not going to fall flat like those two did. I put a mass text and said, hey, we meeting on Monday at 8 o'clock. Tune in. And I was like, we're going to do a conference call. Back then we had a conference because we couldn't do it all in one line. I said, we're going to do a conference call number. I got a conference call number. We're going to meet at 8 o'clock. Who wants to show up? So I didn't want to come with nobody. So I invited my whole team. Right? And then we had about 7 to 8 people. It's like, man, that might be like 15 people showed up that morning. I'm like, yeah. And Jock and the other guys like, man, Eric, you just cheated. I'm like, yeah, but we got to get the people. So I'm like, after we did our call, we said, let's come back the next day. Then they started inviting people. And then it became a morning call every day since then. That was probably almost 14, 15 years ago.
14, yep. 14 years ago.
14 years ago. And we've been doing it every day for the last 14 years, y'all. Meeting. Then we switched over to Zoom, of course. It used to be just a regular phone call on a conference line. And then we switched over to Zoom. But we ran that conference line like a production, right?
Mhm.
We had the music and everything. We stop time because Jock is a entertainer, so everything's got to be on time. Everything's got to be on schedule. He's a production master or
Maniac.
there you go. That's the word, production maniac. So we just switched over to Zoom. So why am I saying that? Because and we had up to 100 people on the conference lines. Sometimes we had I think the highest we had like 200 people. Why am I saying that to y'all? Without y'all being here, without y'all pouring in, me and Jock back to having regular conversation with each other, which we don't mind doing. Some people say, that's your best friend. Yeah, I can talk to Jock all the time. I can talk to Troy now. I can talk. We can go. Some of y'all can go. That's why we got the clock. And so I just want to just share that with y'all. And I just want to say thank y'all for being here.
Eric, can I
Yes.
say something real quick? I need you all support. I'm gonna put a YouTube link in the chat, and if you all could view the video, like and share. My
That's
daughter.
your video you got out there?
Huh?
That's your video? We got the guy in the working out in the gym?
Yeah.
All right, just be careful when you share that. Don't let your significant other see that. You know what I mean?
He's plays my actor, it doesn't matter.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. Yes, put it in the chat. I liked it. I watched it. So
But you did go.
I
My
did watch
daughter
it.
produced and shot it and everything. So I'm proud of her, and we're gonna make this happen. So
I like it. Couple of quick announcements too. Couple quick announcements. We have our training tonight, the BTO tonight at 7 p.m. Some of the leaders, y'all know, is our leadership night after the BTO. So if you know who you are, be ready. Come with your notepads because we serious about this run. All right, we serious about this run. So y'all know who you are. Come ready. Come to the BTO and then be ready to come after the BTO. Are y'all catching that?
Mm-hmm.
Don't show up at 7:30. And let me stop the record. Let me stop the stream. Live streamers, y'all see y'all later.